Good morning, creator. This is Archelaus here. I'm here. And I have some flowers from my garden for you. There you go. These smell so good. Mmm. Oh my goodness. I'm that person who will just smell flowers for many, many minutes. Like, I walk every day and I will go to people's bushes and trees and smell them, and it is really yummy. I love it so much. I just love engaging my senses in this world. It's incredible. And why not? It's here. We're here. We're physical right now. We are experiencing something really unique. Like we're mostly big, non physical, amazing creator beings. And now we're big, physical, amazing creator beings. And why not engage with our world in all the ways we can? It's funny because a couple of years ago, I did this interview with my dear friend Sherry, and she asked me if non physical beings were just coming here all the time to like have this amazing sensorial experience. And at the time, I was like, no, no way. Because I think for some, it takes a while to become open enough and grounded enough to enjoy the physical here. Like a lot of the beings I know who are um, aware of, like, you know, like where they're from, like if they're star seeds, that kind of thing. Like they have a hard time here. They're just trying to survive here. They're not really enjoying life that much. They're not like napping on lawns and, you know, enjoying the finer physical things, even if they don't cost anything. So at the time, I was like having this viewpoint that if, because non physical beings do come here for vacation, there's pop ins and walk ins and all kinds of stuff. Um, and I've known a bunch, and they have not been having the greatest of times. So that was my viewpoint. But now I know many of you who are having this experience of enjoyment and revelry and, just loving the heck out of being physical. And that's been my most, I guess that's what I've done the most. As a kid, that's certainly what I did. I grew up and was going outside all the time. I grew up on a beach with a marsh for a backyard, and it was just incredible. And it was funny, I was thinking yesterday, like, I would be such a different person if that wasn't the case for me, if I wasn't outside all the time looking at snakes and um, crabs and fish and all kinds of stuff, starfish, sand dollars. Like, I had such a rich childhood, and I just really appreciate all that this planet has to offer. So, anyway, enough about me. How was your weekend? How are you doing? What do you want to feel today? I love the idea that we can go anywhere we want. We can have anything we want. We've already created what we want. We just need to line up with it. And it's so amazing that I still need this reminder all the time. But I go back and forth between deliberately focusing to align to something specific and then just being totally general and just going about my happy day. And that has worked really well. Like, I don't think it has to be either or. I think it's both. Well, it could be whatever you want, but doing this has allowed me to clear out a lot of resistance. Well, not even clear out. to make the resistance like a non-player. Like you just go around it, you let it die. Um, so that's been cool. But it also shows me where I still have resistance. And now I can, because I have such a good footing, I can just calibrate to a different place. It's like now when I see resistance, I can just talk myself into a new vibration, which is really cool. So being deliberate now is a lot easier than it used to be. I used to not be able to even talk about or be deliberate or anything about money. Like money stuff was just difficult. Like I had it, but it would stop if I started focusing on it because I had so much resistance. So I just stopped focusing on it. I stopped. There was never a money goal. There was never a client goal. Like I just did what I wanted to do, and the money would come. And that was really awesome. And I totally appreciated that. But now that I'm in such a different place, there's still some resistance to money, but it's way, way, way less. And if I find that coming up, I can just talk myself into a better place. Of course, money flows, and of course I can have everything I want, and of course it's already done, and there's nothing I need to do, right? Like there's a soothing, there's a calibrating that I can do, and it works, which is great. And I heard Abraham say this the other day, and I've never heard them say that before. Like, go general, go general, go general. And then when you are in a better place, you'll be able to see where your resistance still resides. And I forgot what they said after that, but I was like, yes, yes, that's so true, that's so true. And it just keeps getting easier and easier. And I love that. I love that so much. I love that things get easier. Hi, Ruth. How are you? I'm glad you're doing well. Your intention is to feel magical and playful. What a wonderful thing. Yeah, we are magic. We're magic. We created this whole scene that we're in right now. You created me being here. I created you being here. And I love that. And I love that it's like, okay, we're magic and that's our normal. I love that, but I also love realizing, oh, well, if I created this and I can create anything, and in fact I already have created it, I just need to line up with it. Like that's mind-blowing, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear my stomach right now, but it's loud. I worked on the garden a lot yesterday, and I finally saw my little snake friend. We have many in our yard, and I love seeing them. And that was magical. Yeah. Sorry I'm all over the place today. I haven't done this in a few days. I think maybe that's a great place to go for me too, Ruth. Instead of deciding how deliberate to be or how general to be today, I will just be magic. I think that sounds incredibly fun. And I definitely love fun. Being magic. That lights me up inside, even if you can't tell because I'm so tired. All right, friends. Well, I hope your days are all magical as well. I hope you find the magic in every moment. I hope it surprises you and delights you and catches you off guard. I hope around every corner there is something very special and wonderful happening. And I hope that you can recognize that you did that. You are allowing it and you put that in your path, and that there's nothing you can't do or be or have. And that if there was ever a word for you, it actually is magical, because none of this would be here without you. All right, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.